Elder Eats July 4th. Eat-Stravaganza movie contest.
What's going on, guys? It's David Elder, and today on Elder Eats, we have a 1-hour special for you to watch all about Santikos theaters with an opportunity for you to win theater tickets for the whole summer. So you guys got to make sure you're watching. We have 2 secret codes that we're going to be giving away, but we're out here in the gorgeous new Cibolo Santikos theater, and you can see it's huge. There's a lot to do out here. We're going to be talking with Mark Goodeye right here. You're the entertainment manager. What makes this theater different than any other theater in San Antonio?
So what's different? I mean, can you look at it? Just look at it itself. I mean, this theater has so much to offer. You have your arcade, you have your bowling, you have your movie theater. It's like the best summer spot if you think about it, right?
Yeah. This is a really cool place for like a staycation for the family, right?
Yes, yes.
And you know what I really like about this place? Y'all got some really great food too, right?
We actually have amazing food. Frank is amazing with that bar. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah. So we're gonna be talking with Frank here in a little bit. He's all about the food and everything, but you have like a 3D game over here. What is that?
So we have the virtual reality, which in a sense it puts you in a virtual reality world, but the amazing part about it, I mean, you should see it when it's on Saturday nights or Saturday mornings. We have families coming out to do zombies, which is the most popular game. You have people screaming and yelling like, ah! But they're yelling everywhere because they're trying to get away from the zombies that are popping right at their face and coming at them.
And this is 88,000 square feet full of entertainment. This is a huge theater, guys. And you have 12 theaters, which doesn't sound like a lot, right? But 2 of them are actually the AVX. They're like the biggest theaters that you could possibly have, right?
Correct. We have us. We have Casablanca as well back there, out there. So it's an amazing theater to do. Audio visual, amazing sound. That's the whole purpose of it. Our theater's gonna be the first one that has multiple speakers in it where you actually get sound from beginning at the end all the way to the beginning. So if you're watching a movie with a helicopter's flying behind you, you hear it. Fly towards you in the front, you hear it in the front.
Well, Mark and I, thank you so much for talking with us right now. All right, so we're gonna have fun. Lots of games, lots of stuff to do. There's also bowling and delicious food. So we're gonna go head on over to the concession stand, which isn't your typical concession stand. They got barbecue, pizza, and a whole lot more. Let's go check it out. We have Frank Flores, the restaurant manager out here. It's not just popcorn and candy anymore, right? I mean, you just said you're smoking your own barbecue in-house. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, definitely. And we just started doing this about a year ago, and it's, man, people are loving it. We just try to put good quality food and passion into our food, make us different.
And you said this is ready in how long?
3 minutes.
Wow, so if you're in here, I mean, even if you're running a little behind for your movie, you could still save some time and get a fresh pizza, right?
Yep, and it's fresh, it's cooked right in front of you guys, it's nice and hot.
Well, let's check it out then. Let's see how you make it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
What's the first step you got to do to make one of these fresh pizzas?
So obviously, I would take your order over here in the corner. We're gonna go over here. We pull out the dough out, the fresh dough.
Nice.
Okay, and all we do, guys, is here is we're gonna press it. We're gonna get into the diameter that we're gonna want. And just like that, flour popping in your face.
Watch out. Angelie's like, what's going on? You just got like flour in your face.
So then we're gonna put our house-made marinara sauce. We make this in-house every day.
You just press the dough. You have this fresh house-made marinara sauce. I mean, all fresh ingredients. Is that something that you guys have really strived for with this concept?
Definitely. We wanted to make it as fresh as possible, as fast as possible.
So you got the cheese on there. That's mozzarella cheese.
Yeah. Fresh mozzarella cheese. We're gonna go ahead and hit it with some pepperoni.
Nice.
Hit it with some sausage.
There you go. All right, so you got this pizza. You're kind of stretching it out there on the board, but what's the next step?
So the next step, we're gonna load it in our stone oven.
Okay.
It's at 575, so it's very hot.
575 degrees. Comes out nice, hot, and fresh. Check that out. Right out of the oven onto a cooling rack. What's the next step?
So we let it cool for maybe like 20 seconds just to let the air get out of it. We're gonna place it into a checker liner. We're gonna slice it in fours because it's supposed to be a single pizza for one person. It's not a pizza you want to share.
You don't share this pizza.
And then we just get ready to serve it.
There you go. So out of the oven, made fresh right here, you guys. This is some of the pizza that you can get. But we're also going to be checking out the barbecue. We're also going to be checking out some nachos here. But we got to take a bite. That's a rule I have.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. Yeah. That's hot. Man, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
That is awesome. Great pizza. You would not expect this quality, this level of deliciousness at a movie theater, but they're knocking it out over here. But we're going to go check out some other food. Check this kitchen out.
3 fryers to your flat top, so everything's cooked fresh.
Yeah, it's a nice kitchen, y'all. Check this out. They're not playing around. This is a legitimate brisket right here that's all fresh, and they are smoking it right here on location. Now, we're watching Frank right here. He's a man with a plan. Look at that. He's already cutting off the fat. Now, what do you all do here? I mean, it's a pretty straightforward seasoning process, right?
Yeah, pretty simple, salt, pepper, garlic, and all we're doing here is trimming a little bit of the fat. We keep most of it. We use that in the smoking process just for flavor. Fat's flavor, man. You don't want to get rid of that.
Fat is flavor. Fat, butter, and bacon, baby. That's all you need.
You don't want to be shy on the seasoning.
That's big old flaky salt. I like that. Is that like a sea salt? What is that?
Yeah, it's a sea salt. So then you just hit it with some garlic powder.
Now, you have the smoker, though, right behind you. You guys are actually using some wood chips, I see. Yeah. What kind of wood chips are you using?
This is hickory.
And how long do y'all let the meat smoke?
16 hours.
16 hours. That's a long smoking process.
16 hours. So we do a process called cold smoking, and we just let the brisket sit in and smoke for about 2 hours, and then we'll hit the probe in there and let the oven do the rest of it.
We just saw how the brisket gets prepared. That right there is the finished product. Now you're about to be making an actual brisket barbecue sandwich, right? So what do you put on there?
So it's just going to be toasted bread, the brisket, and we serve it with pickled onions, which is pickled in-house, pickles, and barbecue sauce.
All right, I got to take a bite out of this bad boy, though. I'm going to put the onion. You put your onions on there?
I'll put everything on there.
All right, I'm going to load this thing up. This is a sandwich they're making at a movie theater. Come on. There we go.
It's a good bite.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. That is absolutely delicious. You know what? The pickled onions, though, set it over the top. That's what really sells it. It's legitimate, tasty barbecue. You guys are doing a really good job out here.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, we just start off from good quality food and just try and serve you guys the best we got.
Last but not least, when you're out here, you can also get nachos. You call them epic nachos, right? So you guys are actually making your own chips in-house. Is that true?
Yeah. We fry tortilla chips daily. We make our own cheese sauce, and we make our own spicy beef and spicy chicken.
Nice. All right, so what's the first thing you do?
Just going to load up this plate with some chips.
That's a hefty handful right there.
Shredded cheese on that. I'm only going to do half because we're gonna layer this sucker. So this is our house-made queso, and it's just delicious.
Okay. And then you layer it up on here.
Yeah. So we're just gonna layer some queso on that, and then we'll just top it off with the rest of the cheese.
Is this your own strategy, or is this like a Santikos strategy?
This is the Santikos way.
It's a movie theater, but it's not. You're not going to get those little round chips with that little hot cheese packet on the side to dip your nachos in, right? This is legit.
Fresh sour cream. And this is our house-made pico right here. That's our epic nacho.
Frank, thank you so much for inviting us into the kitchen. You're making delicious food out here. Now you got these nachos. Here, I'm going to hold one. You grab a little nacho here. You grab one. And if you want to hold it, I'm going to grab one. Sharing is caring. Nacho cheers. You guys, we're going to go check out the games that they have out here because this place is nuts. 88,000 square feet full of fun and entertainment, but the food is over the top. All right, here we go. Jalapeno to go. All right, so now we're out here at the bowling area, and look, they have like a private VIP bowling area. Can we go over here? Oh, okay. Behind the curtain. Come on in, y'all. All right, so to talk more about the bowling, we have Brianna Villa. Now, you're going to be talking more about actually the whole event aspect of this, because we're in the VIP area, but what makes the VIP area special, and what makes Santikos bowling out here in Cibolo different than any other bowling experience?
So whenever you rent out the VIP lanes, we will close off these curtains for you, so you have this entire area to yourself, along with the 4 lanes. These lanes are our interactive lanes. We do have projections that project down to the lanes.
Oh, look, so this one's like a galaxy. You got the good old US of A over there.
So we'll actually have one of the guys bowl for y'all.
Have you bowled before?
Yes, sir.
I hope you have. All right, show us what you got. Go for it. Oh, look at that. Oh, hold on. I asked you if you've bowled before, and you said you have.
I thought I did.
I'm going to give it a go, okay? Here we go. First try. Whatever. Scratch Imagine, don't show it. Imagine a VR world where you get to play all kinds of fun games, including really friendly games and not so friendly games like a zombie game, right? Well, you can have that over here at the Santikos Cibolo location. Now, Mark, talk to me about this. What is this game called over here?
Zombie, it's a virtual reality world where you're put into it. Obviously behind me there's not much going on, but when you put those headsets on, you're virtually in that world. So when the zombie falls in front of you or runs to you, you literally gotta lean back because you're not sure if it's gonna get you. You'd be surprised how many people are actually screaming, like I said. Really, it's fun, it's fun.
I'm actually, after they're done, I'm gonna hop in there and see what it's all about. You guys, let's check it out. And I'm gonna play the Zombie game because that sounds really fun. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh no. This is pretty much, I don't want to play any other video game. This is the coolest game I've ever played. This is crazy. Oh, cool. Oh my goodness. That was a crazy experience. That was a lot of fun.
The Santikos Cibolo location is awesome. It's fun for the whole family, featuring an event room for parties, and it also has an arcade area as well. The food, everyone there is just fantastic. And to get more information on the Cibolo Santikos location, just head on over to santikos.com. Coming up next on the July 4th Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza. We're taking you inside a brand new local restaurant serving up some Southern classics.
That was really good.
So don't go anywhere. The July 4th Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza, brought to you by Santikos, will be right back.
The Elder Eats July 4th Eat-Stravaganza movie contest.
Fontaine Southern Diner and Bar is San Antonio's newest Southern restaurant concept, created by Granary chef and owner Tim Rattray.
Order up. This is really sentimental for me because these are recipes. A lot of these recipes have been in my family for sometimes a couple generations, and so this is for me real soul food, food from the South where both sides of my family are from, and so this is very meaningful to be able to share this with the community.
The menu item to try: the fried bologna sandwich.
So we've got a hot griddle. We're caramelizing it so that we get some nice flavor on there. We make the bologna here ourselves. So we're gonna let that crisp, and we'll build the actual plate here. We use a potato bun, and then the mustard is key. Your potato bun has a lot of starch, and then there's a lot of richness in the meat, and so you need something to cut that. And so the yellow mustard has a lot of acid, a little bit of bite to it, and so that's perfect. So then once we have some good color here, we're gonna use the residual heat from the bologna that was just on the griddle so that our cheese can start to melt. And instead of the thick slab of bologna that you always get that curls up, we shave this real thin, almost like a mortadella. And I think texturally it gives you just like a really, really delicious mouthfeel. And what we're doing is basically letting the American cheese become like a sauce. And then we're just gonna take this right to the bun. And we got icebox pickles.
All right, so this is the one. This is the fried bologna sandwich, and it's called the fried bologna sandwich on the menu when you get it, so you know what you're gonna get when you come out here. You cut this bad boy in half, and you're gonna get the inside of this thing. That looks delicious. Here we go. Oh my goodness. The pickles and the mustard and the cheese working together, it's like this wonderful synergy. It's the vinegar, it's creamy, and then you have that delicious meaty bite right there. That is really good.
The restaurant features real Southern classics inspired by a trip through the South and from Tim's grandmother.
When you walk in, you see a wall full of recipes from my great aunt, my grandma. So there's definitely a nostalgic feel here. So you can see my great aunt, my grandma's handwriting and recipes they collected over the years. And it's just really special to be able to have that on display for people.
The restaurant features memorabilia from all around the South, including mugs and plates.
From Caldwell, which is right outside Deanville. And then this was another church in Myersville.
Fontaine's is the newest restaurant on this side of the St. Mary's Strip, an area being revitalized thanks to recent projects.
Well, it's been a lot of things, but originally it's a gas station. So when you come into the entrance, you can see where the pumps used to be out under the portico. So it was a true filling station.
One of the cocktails on the menu is named after Tim's grandmother, and the restaurant itself named after her sister.
She's a no-nonsense southern lady. So
She's still around?
she passed away in December.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
So if she could see it like now, how it all finished out, do you think she'd be really proud?
Yeah, she probably told me it's too fancy. You don't need all this fancy stuff in here. That's what she told me. It's too fancy, but...
And if you love yourself a Southern breakfast, you gotta check out Fontaine's Johnny Cakes.
Everyone's real familiar with buttermilk pancakes, but to me, a pure expression of the South is Johnny Cakes. So think of it like a pancake, but using finely milled cornmeal. Bacon's really, really important to us. We use a Duroc breed of pork. We cure it in-house over at the granary, smoke it off, and if you get bacon at either the granary or Fontaine's, it's this delicious bacon. We use a brown sugar cure with a lot of spices. And then that's our bacon. Bacon and Johnny Cakes, great way to start a breakfast.
Look at this. All right, so this is the Johnny Cake and the bacon. Now the bacon's so thick, it's like cutting into a steak. So you got a steak knife with you. Take a bite. That bacon is so good. It tastes like you're eating a really good pork chop. You're gonna want to roll these Johnny Cakes up and just eat them. Just dip them in butter.
The restaurant is a real hit, with a balanced menu serving items at a reasonable brunch price that won't break the bank. There's no reason to miss a meal at Fontaine's.
So you guys got to come out here, Fontaine's. This place is absolutely amazing. It's only been open for a couple of weeks. The Johnny Cakes, the fried bologna sandwich, the pimento cheese, and all the drinks behind the bar, everything's a home run. And I'm going to keep eating this sandwich.
Coming up next on the July 4th Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza.
Stay tuned right here on Elder Eats. We're going to go inside the Palladium off I-10 at the Rim. We're going to check out all the delicious food they have. And make sure you're watching to get the 2 promo codes for your chance to win free movie tickets for the entire summer from Santikos Theaters.
The July 4th Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza brought to you by Santikos. We'll be right back.
Elder Eats July 4th Eat-Stravaganza Movie Contest.
What's going on, guys? We're out here at the Palladium at the Rim off I-10, and we're going to go inside the theater. They have all kinds of delicious food out here that's unique to just this theater. And we're going to talk with General Manager Dustin Burke, and he's going to show us around the kitchen and the craft cocktail section upstairs. Let's go check it out. With me right now is General Manager Dustin Burke. Now, Dustin, you guys have craft cocktails here, draft beer from around San Antonio, and delicious food, right?
Absolutely.
Now, up here, we're actually in the VIP section. What makes the VIP section different than any other movie theater here in San Antonio?
Well, here at the Palladium, we get to offer both in-theater dining and regular admission downstairs. So in-theater dining upstairs, 18 and older.
And what that involves is there's actually a button on those chairs, right? So if you want to eat while you're in your seat, you can do that.
Absolutely. Just push a button and server will be right out.
That's it. And you said less than 2 minutes. They're actually going to go right to your chair, and you can order whatever you want to get. Some of those items are what we're looking at right here. So check this out. Buffalo chicken spring rolls, which are made fresh in-house, and the coconut shrimp. And now this has a little sauce on the side as well. And we also got to make a Philly cheesesteak. Like a whole drawer full of freshness in there. You got bacon in there too. Don't be afraid. You want bacon? You want some bacon? Yeah, I'm gonna add some bacon. You put some bacon on your Philly. A little bit of oil. There you go. What kind of, is this like a Philly meat? Like a ribeye kind of, like shaved ribeye? Philly shaved ribeye. Nice. Hey, look at this. Right here. You got it. Oh, look at you. I like that.
So now the cheese didn't melt all the way. The meat's going to melt the rest of the cheese.
That a Philly cheesesteak is served at a movie theater, right?
Yeah, that's, I mean, we get people coming all over to come get that Philly cheesesteak, even if they're not coming to the movies.
That's right. And you know, what cool thing that you had mentioned is that the actual roll itself is shipped in from Philly, right?
Absolutely.
So it's all fresh ingredients, authentic ingredients, and of course, like we said, craft cocktails. So you're gonna pour one up for us right here. We have delicious beer. This is a local favorite that was actually brewed right here in San Antonio as well. You guys can get all this when you come out here. Plus, like we said, leave the babies at home. 18 years and older area up here. no babies, and you actually get to enjoy this experience. This is like the grown-up area to have fun. You got your cocktails, you got your delicious food, and I mean, great movies coming out all summer, right?
Great movies coming out all summer. We have Spider-Man and Lion King coming out next, so we will be jam-packed. So get your tickets in advance.
There you go. And you know what? I'm going to dive into this right here, but you guys don't forget, you guys come out to the Palladium. This is one of the only Santikos theaters, especially one of the only theaters here in San Antonio. We can get a feel like this here at the Mez. It's a gorgeous place over here. It's just been recently updated, and we're going to dive in right here. I'm going to get some shrimp. You can get some of that buffalo chicken there. I'm going to cheers you. Cheers. And we'll be right back with more Elder Eats July 4th Eat-Stravaganza powered by Santikos.
Your first secret word for the Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza movie contest is fireworks. Go online to eldereats.com, click on the July 4th Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza article, follow the links, enter the code word for your chance to win free tickets for the entire summer from Santikos Theaters. Your first secret word for the Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza movie contest is fireworks. The July 4th Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza brought to you by Santikos will be right back.
The Elder Eats July 4th Eat-Stravaganza movie contest.
Welcome back to the Elder Eats July 4th Eat-Stravaganza special brought to you by Santikos. And with me today, I know it's a long title, but with me today is Tommy Davidson, the legendary comedian, and you're going to be enjoying some good barbecue with me today.
Yes.
At a little segment I'm calling Barbecue and A. And then roll the animation, right? Da 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 da. So we're actually here today at Smoke Shack, located right off of Broadway, and they're one of the highest performing stories that I've done this year so far.
Okay.
Yeah, so doing really well, story-wise, but just food-wise. I mean, they've had the Food Network out here,
Yes.
and they're doing big things.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. You know, you drive up in the parking lot and you see that this is not only just for barbecue, but this is kind of a barbecue haven.
Yeah.
Kind of went over to the club spot over next door.
The pig pen.
You see, there's a lot of the pig pen. So there's a lot of activity going on besides barbecue. It's more of a barbecue kind of enclave.
Yeah, this is like the spot.
Enclave is a good word.
That's a really good word. That's like a little thesaurus drop.
Yeah,
on that,
I don't know
right?
if it's French or not. Enclave. No, on guard. No, on guard. No, that's something else. That's something else.
But we're going to be just enjoying some barbecue. They're getting assembled for us today, but what are you doing in San Antonio?
I'm actually here at LOL at the Comedy Club. I'll be here all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just dispensing the laughs. You know, sort of like they dispense the barbecue. Right. Really delicious, sometimes pungent, sometimes sweet, sometimes filling, sometimes satisfying. That's my comedy. That's right. If I'm going to draw barbecue as a parallel.
There you go. It's a good contrast. Yeah. And it's also it blends the two together really well, right? You're satisfied
working together. David and David's son. Not my son, but kind of like, you know.
David's son.
Right.
There you go. Now, I mean, you are like a stand-up legend as well. Not just other than being on film and other things. I mean, I read into your bio a little bit and saw that that's how you got your start actually in D.C. Is that correct?
Yeah. I started in Washington D.C. at a strip club. Believe it or not.
Okay.
I was actually asked to do comedy. I wasn't even expecting it.
You were just there and they asked you to do comedy?
I got a job. No, I got a job at a Ramada Inn as an assistant chef when I was 19. So that's a great job.
Yeah.
So I called a friend of mine, Howard, and I said, I got a job as an assistant chef, and I was happy. And he said, you're the stupidest person I ever met, because he thought I was funny since we were like 8 years old. So he said, you're blowing your whole career. You know, just go and do comedy, and you can do anything you want. And so I went to this club that he wanted me to go to, and went on for 5 minutes. I didn't know what to do. I looked at him, and he was like, just say something. Just say something on the mic. And from that time on, you know, warp forward to now. And I'm here.
In a matter of merely just a few years.
Yes,
right?
just a few years.
A few brief years. And look, that's all coming over here right now.
Oh, yeah?
Isn't that? All right. Yeah, we're ready.
Carry on my wayward son.
Check this
out.
out.
Wait a minute, we're not in Kansas.
grab a utensil there. And now,
Now on God. On God.
Now-
On God. On God. Just don't do this after you ate. Yeah.
Now, is barbecue something you grew up with, or is this something that you, like on the East Coast, is this something that's out there as well?
Barbecue is like everywhere. Barbecue is everywhere, but what I'm really interested in today is Texas barbecue.
Texas barbecue.
Texas barbecue, Southern barbecue, they're different in ways.
Right, yeah.
You know,
so typically, mesquite is a very heavy, like flavored wood that they use out here. So
Okay,
mesquite is
okay.
more like that traditional Texas. It's all over the Texas.
okay,
mesquite
Texas
wood.
is, okay.
Yeah. And so we're gonna get a lot of, there's brisket, there's ribs, we have the
Okay.
chicken, the turkey, and this is actually made in-house. This is a sausage that they
That
make
looks
here.
delicious and
pulled
spicy
pork.
and nicey.
And so whatever you want to go for first. Actually, let's do the sausage right here.
Okay, let's try the sausage first.
What's the theme of your stand-up going to be tonight? Do you have a theme, or do you just kind of roll with it?
My stand-up tonight, there's really no theme. Hold on.
Wow.
What were you saying?
Exactly.
This is unbelievable. This deserves a touch of.
And they make that right here.
They make the sausage
And there's a
itself
meat
right
market.
here.
There's a meat market they own right there. And so they bring the meat over and they make the sausage. I know.
Bon appetit. In this case, it's not bone, rib.
Bone.
Appetit.
This is why I invited you here. This was a place, man. You got it.
What the heck goes into the turkey to make it taste like that?
A lot of love, sir.
A lot of love?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, I was looking into it, and just recently, it popped up that there might be an In Living Color reunion. Is that?
It seems to be one of those things where, remember you used to talk about Star Wars coming back and how long that took?
Right.
I think it's one of those situations where the business is just going to have to align. We want to be together. We want to do that again. But it's just one of those questions that keeps going on and we can't never seem to pull it together. So I'll say yes, inevitably we'll have an In Living Color reunion. I am sure and I know it, but I don't know when.
It's just out there, though. It's in the ether, and it'll someday become an actual thing, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
I never heard ether.
In the abyss.
I like that.
Yeah. Well, I really appreciate you giving us your time today.
Thank you.
You're going to kill it with the stand-up, of course, like you always do. Enjoy this barbecue. What would you say is your favorite one?
I say this is my favorite one.
The rib was your favorite one.
That was unbelievable. So if you take my recommendation and try this,
that's the one.
Make sure you try this, please. This is unbelievable.
Well, here we go. I got a little bone left here. I'll give you another ribs shears with the bone.
Wham.
There you go. Make sure you, LOL, you got to go check out Tommy Davidson. He's amazing. He's funny, and he loves barbecue. Now you know. And thank you so much for being a part of the first barbecue Q&A here on Elder Eats. Really appreciate it. And you guys, stay tuned. It's the Elder Eats 4th of July Eat-Stravaganza special brought to you by Santikos. We're going to have the other code word pop up here in just a little bit, so you got to make sure you're writing it down to get free tickets from Santikos Theaters for the entire summer. So keep watching right here on KSAT 12. We're going to keep eating some delicious barbecue and keep enjoying your 4th of July.
The Elder Eats July 4th Eat-Stravaganza movie contest. The Elder Eats July 4th Eat-Stravaganza movie contest.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Our Santikos journey has now brought us out here to Casablanca Theater. We're going to go inside the kitchen, check out all the delicious food that they're serving up out here. Plus, they have a bowling alley. It's one of the only theaters here in San Antonio with a bowling alley inside. So we're going to have some fun and eat some delicious food. Let's go check it out. Now joining us is Juan Sanchez, a manager out here, and you're going to be talking to us about the bowling experience out here. I mean, talk to me about it, because this is one of the only theaters in San Antonio that offers bowling lanes, right?
Yes, sir. It's definitely a one-of-a-kind experience.
When you're out here at the tables, you can actually order food, right?
Yes, sir. At every lane, we can go ahead and order food. It's quick and easy, and they're very fast.
And now, do people typically come in here to bowl before their movie or after their movie?
Usually, it depends. It could be before or after. Usually, if they come in earlier, they like to come after. They usually come in later. are they coming forward?
It just doesn't matter, right? It's however they play it out, right? Now, when you're out here, though, I mean, do some people just come in just for the bowling?
Absolutely. Everybody, actually, if they're usually here for bowling, they usually only come in just for bowling.
Which is pretty cool, right? That means it's like a very multi-purpose space for entertainment.
Yeah, it's very multifunctional. It definitely works out really well.
And how many times do you bowl a day?
I try to get in at least one frame a day. We get a little bit busier on the ends, but
you got to throw a little bit, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
There you go. All right, well, I'm going to go to the lanes. I got to redeem myself from Cibolo because I threw gutter balls a couple times. I'm going to go see if I can do better out here at Casablanca. With me right now is Chris Sample. You're the food and beverage director out here at this location. Now, tell me, all this food right in front of us, you guys make this fresh out here, right?
That's correct. We prepare per order.
That's awesome. And what are we looking at here?
Right here we have our chicken bacon club there in your hand. Grilled chicken breast, Swiss cheese, some bacon on top. In the middle here we've got our Greek style flatbread. And then on the end here, just a good old-fashioned half-pound cheeseburger.
Good old-fashioned half-pound cheeseburger. Well, there you go, you guys. We're going to go inside the kitchen right now and find out how they're making this all out here. It smells delicious and it looks great. Let's go check it out.
Santikos Casablanca features delicious menu items like their Greek flatbread, a flatbread influenced by Greek flavors like Kalamata olives. Their chicken club sandwich is made with a boneless, skinless chicken breast that's grilled on a flat top. Cheese, bacon, and a salad get added to toasted buns with fries on the side for this tasty sandwich. And if you're feeling extra hungry, they have a half-pound burger that's made custom just for Santikos, incorporating brisket into the actual patty. And that comes with cheese on top, fries on the side, and salad on toasted buns. And now the Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza secret word number 2 is flag. Go online to eldereats.com, click on the July 4th Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza article, follow the links, enter the code word for your chance to win free tickets for the entire summer from Santikos Theaters. The Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza secret word number 2 is flag. The July 4th Elder Eats Eat-Stravaganza brought to you by Santikos. We'll be right back.
Elder Eats July 4th Eat-Stravaganza movie contest.
Hey guys, what's going on? We're out here at our final location for today's Santikos journey. We're talking about the Bijou Cinema Bistro out here. This is one of the original locations of Santikos, and we're gonna go inside, check out what they got on the menu. With us today is a guest experience manager, Clay Hebert. Now Clay, talk to us a little bit about the Bijou. What makes it different than the other theaters here in San Antonio?
Primarily, the Bijou is kind of an independent film, Pavarotti. You don't really see that in other theaters. We have a more specialized clientele, so they come in and they get different foods. We only have 6 screens, so we show about 6 or 7 movies at a time, so it's not very many.
Yeah.
But mostly, it's just about the environment. You can see the environment's a little bit different than anyone else.
Yeah, it's a little more like, I mean, you guys have roasted vegetables on the menu. Like, it's a much different environment than all the other Santikos any other theater here in San Antonio. So talk to me a little bit. This is actually a veggie burger you have on the menu, right?
Yes, sir, veggie burger.
And then on the side there, what's that on the side?
It should be a mayo-based potato salad.
Nice, and a little salad on the burger as well. And then these ones right here, this is awesome. This is actually brisket tacos, right? And nobody else, I haven't seen this at any other location.
No, it's exclusive to us.
That is really cool. You feel like, that's kind of fancy too, right? You're like, yeah, it's just our thing. And then of course to wrap it all up, no pun intended, right? The gyro, this actually has like a Greek little kick to it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And you have chips on the side. So this is really fun. You don't find this anywhere else. So you have to come out to the Bijou to get this kind of food when you want to sit and enjoy your indie films or your select movies. Because I was saying earlier, you kind of find movies here that get nominated for like Academy Awards that you didn't even know existed, right? And then you're kind of like, well, I didn't even know this was out in theaters, but it's here. But we really wanted to talk about while we're here is the mission of Santikos. Like, what is the actual drive behind the community involvement with Santikos?
Well, back in 2014, once John Santikos passed away, his mission was all about the community. So he donated all of the Santikos to the San Antonio Area Foundation. So we're basically for the community just as the Area Foundation is, and all the money that goes to them, they distribute out doing bridges, education. It's all about the community for him.
There's scholarship programs, right? There's actually like ways for kids to benefit from all this, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's a bunch of grants that they give out for, especially young kids, for education grants, even college grants. Any money from the tickets, any money from the concession, all the profits all go out to the community.
And is that one of the reasons why you because you said you're kind of new here, right?
Yes.
And so is that one of the reasons why you decided to work for Santikos?
Yes, actually. For me personally, I'm about the community too. I've done, Habitat for Humanity and all that good stuff. And whenever I started working, the application here, I started working here and I realized that every theater, every person here is a passion for most of the community, and I fell in love with that.
What a great mission, though, and that's Santikos. That's one of the reasons why they're so a big part of San Antonio and really close to us as well, right? As a community, and of course because of the delicious food. But Clay, thank you so much for having us out here at the Bijou. You guys got to check out the Bijou. I've never been here before, and I just found one of the coolest spots to come out to. I mean, there's chandeliers, like I said, roasted vegetables on the menu, and you have this really quaint little section over here, and they have coffees. They have good food, and they also have these cool private screenings out here for interesting movies. But here, grab a taco with me, unless you're a vegetarian or whatever you want to grab. Not at all. Okay, we'll grab a taco. Oh, it really is really good.
It is.
Oh my gosh. Watching the 1 hour Elder Eats special, the July 4th Eat-Stravaganza, brought to you by Santikos Theaters. Make sure you have the 2 codes written down so you can go online to eldereats.com, put the 2 codes in, and make sure you're registered to win tickets for the entire summer to Santikos Theaters. One lucky winner will be announced on the SA live show this coming Monday, July 8th, so make sure you're watching to see if you are the lucky winner to win free tickets for the entire summer from Santikos Theaters. Big shout out to Smoke Shack, the restaurant, Tommy Davidson, and of course Fontaine's, the new restaurant here in San Antonio. I hope you guys are having a fun, safe, and thoughtful 4th of July. A big shout out to all of our armed service members, both retired and active duty. We couldn't have done any of this. We wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for the sacrifices that you guys make every single day. Thank you so much. Be safe, and it's 4th of July, so go have fun and watch some fireworks tonight.